Hey everybody, welcome to my Friday vlog. Today is the day before my 32nd birthday. Yes, tomorrow, December 10th, is my 32nd birthday, and I'm having a live stream because I always have live streams these days on Saturdays from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So why not join me for my special birthday live stream? I will be playing the game Don't Starve Together on my own dedicated server if everything works out correctly, which I'm hoping it will. I just haven't finished the configuration, so I'm not 100% on that, but I will try my best. Anyways, I have been working very hard recently, making lots of videos and trying intermittently. I've been succeeding in getting 2 videos out a day, and I want to keep making that happen. I've been producing a lot of videos, I just haven't been as fast with editing them, but I'm getting better at that. Just got a little bit behind because a few of my projects were a bit more difficult than I expected. There was some technical difficulties, but if everything goes smoothly, I should be able to get 2 videos out a day fairly regularly, which should be good. So, besides the live stream tomorrow, what else is coming down the pipe is some Defender of Boston. I plan to record that just after this live stream. More Dark Wizard, because that game is great. More Mountain Blade, because that game is awesome. I'm loving that. I'm going to play more Fallout 4. It's coming. And I have yet to get started on The Witcher, but I'm looking forward to that greatly. And I expect I'm going to be playing that probably after the live stream. So that'll be coming out at least sometime after tomorrow. Witcher will be a little bit later, but I'm looking forward to getting sinking my teeth into that one as well. Very soon indeed. In fact, well, I mean, it might come out sooner than later when I put it that way, but sometime after the live stream, Witcher 3 is coming out. I'm not 100% certain on the scheduling of these things. Ultima 9. I have an episode of Ultima 9 that's coming. It's already recorded. I'm just finishing up the editing. And I figured out what was the problem with that bug in that game. It's just I just patched the patches in the wrong order. And you have to be very specific about that, which I've gotten used to a lot of patches these days for modern games where you don't need to worry about a specific order to patch things, but some of the older games are a bit more finicky about that. What else was there? Right. If you would like to join me on the live stream tomorrow, there's some other options for you. If you want to talk to me directly, maybe, that I have a Discord server that I try to stay logged in onto during the live streams. And Discord is a service that is like a voice chat service like your Mumble or Ventrilo or TeamSpeak, but it's free to set up a server and easy to use, which not all the servers on those services are completely free, or they make you set up a server that takes up some of your processing power. And I'm already running a dedicated server for Don't Starve Together, so I can't also be hosting a chat server at the same time because that would tax way too many resources to record, live stream, and host 2 different servers would just be too much. So it's cool that Discord is out there. I will put a link to the Discord server in the description below if you'd like to do that. There's also a link to my Patreon page in the description below if you feel for some reason that you would like to give me a birthday present. That would be great. I would really appreciate that. But of course, there is no obligation or no pressure there. But speaking of the Patreon campaign, again, a huge thanks to all my Patreons. I feel like I've already gotten wonderful birthday presents this year, or Christmas presents, in the games Fallout 4 and The Witcher. And like I said, I'm really happy about those things. But I need to set new goals, because Patreon's telling me those were both my goals. Those 2 games and Mountain Blade. So I filled all my Patreon goals. I've filled all my dreams, right? Well, I can have more dreams, but I gotta set new Patreon goals. So my new Patreon goal particularly is going to be, I haven't actually said it on the thing, but I will. But I believe a really good idea would be to get a digital camera of some sort. I would like, like potentially a handy cam or even something better, more professional. Because I would like to, there's all sorts of events going on in my area. that I think are really interesting that I could go to and talk to people and see interesting things. Like there's the Sakura Matsuri around here. There's a few interesting cosplaying events. There's some very nerdy sort of video gaming sort of things. There's all sorts of interesting events, and it would be cool to take a camera down to these events and talk to people and kind of share the experience of what it's like to go to these local events. So, anyways, that's my one idea for the new Patreon goal. But I could set some other Patreon goals. I could always use a better video card, for example, since I was noticing that my video card was a bit taxed by Fallout 4 in my last video. I had some of the settings too high, and I didn't notice while I was playing, but the recording got a little bit choppy, and I'm going to have to tone some dang settings down or tweak settings just slightly. But I think I know what to do and how to figure that one out. But it looks like an upgrade of the video card is right around the corner as my next thing to do to prevent my frames getting low. That's the bottleneck. The bottleneck that is causing my frames to get a bit low. So basically, I guess my goals would be either a digital video camera or a new video card. A video something. Maybe I'll put both of those goals up there. Yeah, that sounds good. Video card, video camera. The video card would be a cheaper goal. I guess, yeah, we'll start with the video card and then go to the video camera, because a video camera is going to be a bigger investment, but I would really like to see that happen. I guess it's like if there was one thing that you could just make appear in front of you, if a genie said, I'm a genie on a budget, but if there's one object that you could make appear in front of you, what would you want more than anything else? I would say a digital camera. Actually, I would say it before a car. I would rather have a digital camera than a car at this point. Yeah, I really do want a digital camera, but a video card would be great too, because both of these things would help my channel move forward and bring better and new content. And that's I like doing this. This is my favorite thing to do. So, yeah, I really feel that way. I like just showing off what I love in the world and just showing having what having a happy time is like, and trying I like having happy times and then recording those happy moments so that I can go back and enjoy them and say, hey, there was a time when I was happy. Next time I'm living cold and in despair, I can say, look, there was a time at which I was happy once upon a time, something like that. Anyways, so what else? Is there anything else I need to talk about? Live stream, worldly desires, turning 32. I'm turning 32. It's a big number. I've never, every year is the oldest you've ever been. But, it's like you get thoughts like Mozart achieved just about everything he achieved by my age and was just about dead. Or did he die? When did he die? Like 34? So I don't feel like I've achieved as much as Mozart in my life. But not everyone. There was only one person who was Mozart, so I don't feel like you should feel too bad about not achieving as much as somebody else. My point is, I feel like people achieve things at different rates, and so if you try to judge yourself by someone else's success, it's like judging yourself by someone else's path. People have different pathways in life, as they say. And so I'm going down maybe a rockier road, or my road is a bit more difficult to get started, one might say, but who knows? Maybe there's a good downhill and a flat way or something. Maybe there's something down the road that's better for me, I can only hope. And that's my magnum opus is still coming, where Mozart had most of his magnum opuses and great achievements already done by my age, and he was just about to croak. But Rodney Dangerfield, on the other hand, he only made most of his greatest jokes after he was 40. So, I mean, if I judge myself by the schedule of Rodney Dangerfield, I'm doing pretty good. And if I judge myself by other standards, it's like there's a lot of people who lived on this earth who died without making any discernible mark on the planet, without achieving much of anything. So there's already a lot of human beings that I've out-achieved. So basically, I'm taking my own feelings and kind of extrapolate, but don't ever beat yourself up because you're not doing as good as the guy next to you. It's a silly thing to do, but we've all done it at some point. At some point we're saying, oh, I wish I could be on the football team like that guy, or ace my test like that guy, or be a genius artist like that guy, or but you're not these people. You don't have the same talents, you don't live you don't achieve things at the same rates, and they probably have their own problems, and they probably wish they could be you in a lot of ways. At least, I'm sure there's a lot of people that feel that about me. So, yeah, I guess it's I kind of got on a tangent there, but I'm happy. I'm gonna have a great birthday tomorrow. I feel good about myself. Obviously, when you get older, sometimes you can get down on yourself because you kind of feel old, but that's fine. It's just life, you know. You're as old as you feel, I guess, or as old as you want to be. You're only as happy as you want to feel, and so I want to feel happy, and I'm just gonna do that. So, yeah, yada yada yada. I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream. Join me live or join me late. You don't have to, even though that's one of the things I love about the live streaming is just because it's a live stream, you don't have to tune in when it's live. It's still a great recording afterwards anyways. It just acts like any other video, but I don't have to edit it, which is so much easier. Maybe the quality of the recording might not be quite as good because it's a live stream. Like, sometimes I can make like the number of pixels better or something, or the resolution slightly higher, but the convenience is well worth it. So, again, don't starve tomorrow. Together, I mean tomorrow, for my 32nd birthday. I'm going to be doing a lot of other fun things, but I'm really looking forward to the live stream. I'll do everything in my power to make my server working in proper order by then, and I hope to see you there. Good night, and thanks again for joining me on the vlog. See you next Friday, and hopefully tomorrow. Good night.